well, I think working on their self-worth. But yeah, their current energy, it's very like springtimey, and it is kind of spring where I'm from. So um, yeah, it's like this. I almost get the sense with the Two of Wands here that it's like they've accomplished a lot on their own, like in regards to their material happiness, like their material world. Like this person is good on their own right now. And so they're kind of like ready to move to the next chapter, which is like probably more of the Ten of Cups energy. So it's like they want that final cup of love with you, the Empress. I definitely feel like this person might be very successful in terms of like their career and finances with the King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. They could be quite wealthy here, or they plan on being quite wealthy. And I feel like they feel like you would be the person that would be perfect for them, like in terms of building an empire. Like who would they want to be by their side? I feel like they see that you have a lot of worth, that maybe you could help their whatever business they do. You could be like an aid, not only like to their material happiness, but their emotional happiness as well. So I definitely feel like this person has, like I said, conquered the material world in some way. Like they've matured a lot, made their money, and now they're kind of looking for like, well, what's beyond just my own wish fulfillment? You know, like what is the next step? And I think that means integrating you into their life. So it's like, yeah, they want that extra cup of love with the Nine of Cups from you and make that Ten of Cups, and that's the happy partnership. Let's see. And then with the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, this person might be leading behind some other situation here, maybe a third party, or just maybe they're kind of like, I'm almost getting like a bachelor or like bachelorette energy. Sorry, I'm gonna drink. I'm getting like a bachelor, bachelorette energy, like maybe someone who didn't really settle down, and so they're leaving behind any like player lifestyle, and I feel like they're ready to commit to you. Let's see, Page of Wands, the Moon, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this person might have, yeah, some secrets that they're keeping from you. But with the Ace of Swords, it looks like they do want to be speaking some sort of truth on the situation. The Page of Wands, I think that can be about some sort of communication as well. So, but it might not be, I feel like the communication that maybe they've offered you has been more maybe flirtatious. Like, I feel like I could see the Page of Wands being more of like this person I feel like has deep love for you, but they might disguise the depth of their feelings with maybe light flirtation. But underneath it, with the moon here, there's a lot of emotions, but they're ready to open up about that. It looks like Justice, Seven of Cups, and Temperance. There's been some sort of divine intervention here. They might have made a choice that wasn't right. Again, they could have been with a third party, and that's panning out to the divine is revealing to them that maybe they chose the wrong cup here. And so there's some sort of karmatic solution that's coming in with the Justice here. They're seeing some sort of clarity about whatever choice they made. Whatever choice they did make, if it was a karmic situation, was ultimately for their their highest healing and growth. And it's like, yeah, if there was a karmic partner or just situation, they it was divinely guided because this person had a lesson they needed to learn. Maybe they needed to learn, you know, the consequences of making a bad choice. Maybe they need to learn how it feels to maybe not have you in their life, or like whatever sort of karma this person did by making I'd say like maybe not the highest choice, they are getting that karma and realizing maybe when they did how they did maybe not listen to their highest selves. They didn't listen to their inner selves, because it's like in our hearts we always know the answer, but maybe this person was acting more from ego. But there's some sort of angelic help here, and the angels are balancing this person out. Let's see, we have Five of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Okay, so this person is aware that there's a lot of like competition for you. A lot of people are into you, and this might kind of stress this person out a little bit. I think they might be worrying about you choosing a third party because of their like inaction here at the Hanged Man. So yeah, it seems like they're kind of stressing about maybe if you go off with a soulmate, or you know, they're just kind of worried about you finding someone else because they feel like they've taken maybe a step out of your life. or in this period where they've been not pursuing you or whatever, or maybe not showing you the truth, maybe hiding these feelings. They're very keenly aware that there's like a lot of other people that would love to come in and take your place. But I feel like with the King and Queen of Wands, they both came out. So I feel like you guys are divine counterparts here. And so this person does recognize that. They're like, no, this is my person. I don't want anyone else to have them. So it might have made them realize with the Hangman, because the Hangman can be about awakenings and realizations as well, that they don't like the idea of you being with anybody else, and maybe that has been some sort of awakening for them as well. 5 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Okay, so definitely if there was a third party, there's a lot of regret and sadness about this. I feel like there's definitely recognition that this third party was a mistake, and I think the 6 of Swords means that they want to leave that situation. I think I've already said they wanted to leave the third party before, but this is just another confirmation that there is some regret and sadness and maybe a touch of guilt I'm feeling from this, whatever third party this is, and definitely a desire to leave that behind, leave that person or situation behind. Page of Cups, Ace of Wands. Oh, you guys, this is a pretty clear message. So, yeah, they want to come back towards you with the Page of Cups, give you their love, passionate beginning, and like long-term commitment. I was definitely getting this long-term commitment, and this is very much that energy of, like getting rich together, balling out together, having it all with somebody, especially in the material world. I'm getting an earth sign energy from your person. Doesn't have to be in their chart, but just like this is a very grounded connection, I think. And that's what they really want from it. Okay, let's get a message from this card. These cards really quickly. All right, pile 1. We have this beautiful dove. It says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing shall soon be revealed. And then we have union. See, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. That makes sense with the Ace of Wands. I feel like this person is really wanting to be have intimacy with you, be in the physical with you. And then I think this is also just a message for you and them. Like if there has been some sort of turmoil in this connection, it was divinely guided. And I think I was kind of saying that before. Like you were supposed to probably learn from it. This person was probably supposed to learn from it. But this is definitely on their mind. That's their current energy towards you. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some messages from them now. On deck. Okay, pile 1. Messages from your person to you. File 1. What does your person want to say to you? All right. Organize these really quickly. I'm excited. I just made another deck, but it's from like playingcards.com, I think. And it's getting like printed right now, and that'll be coming in like a week or so. So it'll look more like a traditional tarot deck with like print on it rather than just like my homemade cards. So I'm excited to use those soon. So we have I'm coming back. You're everything I've ever wished for, and a person even better. I know you're my other half. Facing my reflection is hard for me to handle, so there could be some divine mirror, divine counterfeit energy. I'm doing shadow work, so this person, the 5 of Cups can definitely be about shadow work. I have walls up because I'm afraid of being hurt, so they might have almost like put another party as a wall to prevent themselves from getting hurt. I can't get over you. My love for you consumes me to this day. You are a treasure. I adore you more than anything else. Beautiful. I made a mistake, so whatever. Yeah, I definitely get that guilt and that regret. It's written in the stars, so they feel like this is a very, again, divinely guided connection. We have one more time, baby, give me a kiss. So they definitely want to kiss you again, like be intimate with you again. That's from Kiss by Lil Peep. We have I'm overthinking everything, so this person could be like overthinking a lot about this connection. I'm working on improving my mental and physical health. I feel like you're out of my league. That's interesting. The Empress definitely could be very intimidating, and someone could feel like you're out of their league. I want to be strong. So sometimes, like strength, this person might be interpreting like walking away from you as like a strong thing to do, but it's more like hiding from themselves. I crave you. Learning to accept my emotions and sensitive side. They could be doing shadow work. I want you to touch me and make me feel alive again. My ego is holding me back from you. I'm ending karmic cycles. Okay, that's definitely another confirmation of that. I just want you to think I'm cool. So they might have been doing things to impress you. Um, I've never felt this way about anyone. I'm trapped by my fears. So it's like that ego, the fears. It was love at first sight. I act out to get your attention because I don't know how to get it in a healthy way. Okay, that's an interesting one. That's kind of about that inner child. So this person might have done something kind of dramatic to get your attention because they didn't know how to like ask for your attention in like a healthy way. I could stare into your eyes forever. I've been soul searching and trying to find answers. I'm wrapped around your finger and then your mind. So this person is a bit possessive, I think. Yeah, with the Five of Wands we saw earlier, there's like that jealousy and possessiveness. Let's get a couple more messages from this deck. For pile one. I feel so shy and awkward when it comes to you. So this person might be a little bit weird about communication just because like they might be afraid of like saying the wrong thing or like maybe they don't know what to say sometimes. I'm heartbroken. Okay, so yes, they did walk away. They're really feeling heartbroken about it. I'm ascending into new earth, so releasing some sort of shadows so that they can ascend here. I've got a good feeling about you, so their intuition is definitely guiding them towards you. You're very mysterious. I'm realizing the world is not what it seems. So this person is kind of, I'm always getting like a sense that they've had an ascension or like an awakening somehow that's changing their whole life. And I think that was that hangman energy again. Like they're kind of getting a new perspective on life and love. I see the divine in you. I don't feel worthy of love, so I push it away. So that explains running. We're better together. I know it's fate. This love is holy, and I desire intimacy with you on every level. I definitely was talking about intimacy, so that makes a lot of sense. Um, let's get some advice for you really quickly, and then we'll get into some more awful cards. Okay, pile one. Advice for pile one, please. Does pile one need to know about this deck? We have High Priestess, Hermit, and King of Swords. Okay, cool. So I definitely feel like you and this person are both unlocking higher states of consciousness. Um, I think with the King of Swords, your person is becoming more honest. Just generally, I think the Hermit can be about getting in touch with Source and divine energy. And so this person, I feel like if there's a separation, it's time for you guys to both go within here. I think you're getting in touch with the High Priestess energy, getting in touch with Source in your way, and then they're getting in touch with Source in their masculine way. Getting a lot of clarity here at the King of Swords as well. And I think this is helping them with their overthinking, their ego as well. Let's see, the Queen of Water, Five of Cups, and Three of Wands. Okay, so advice for you. I think don't let yourself fall into too much sadness about this connection because you do have a really bright future ahead of you with the Three of Wands. Sorry. You do. Well, Three of Swords is kind of what I was saying. So it's like don't let whatever heartbreak, you feel. Um, Heal, try to heal whatever heartbreak you are experiencing with this connection and focus on yourself and your future. And I think that'll help bring this person back in or whatever is meant for you, your highest partner. And then you have the Six of Wands and Justice. I feel like there will be divine justice and victory in this connection. Just in your own life, I feel like you will have victory in love. Even if it's not with this person or if it's like with someone else, you will be victorious. I feel like there will be, I think justice came out twice. So there is going to be some sort of divine intervention. This person honestly could come back and apologize maybe someday. That doesn't have to happen, but it's just like, I just feel like an energy that you will come on top with the Six of Wands and you'll look back at whatever situation and you'll understand really like why this all happened. So it's really like telling you to focus on loving yourself and not letting yourself get too caught up in this other person's pain. Because I feel like if this person is pushing you away or like being, weird or whatever, running, it's just their confusion and their inner pain and their hurt. So don't let it like affect you and make you feel bad about yourself because it's really just this person's trauma and stuff that they're like taking out on you. So this is just a big message. Like, don't take it personally. Like, the best thing you can do for yourself is like realize that you have a purpose and like really amazing things to do. So focus on those things. Um, So if there's like any new projects, or like if you want to go back to school or like do something, I feel like that's this is a sign from the universe that that's a great idea. Okay. Let's see. Let's get you this. This is from the Angel Oracle. Okay, Oracle for pile one. What do the angels want to tell pile one? It's a bit too many. All right, an angel message for pile one. So we have, oh, Shamuel, love that. Okay. Open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love. So the archangels are reminding you to open your heart, and like if there is sadness from this person, don't let that close your heart and like, turn you against and like make you stop believing in love, because you are love essentially at the core of your being. And as soon as you kind of like tap into that energy, will magically manifest a lot more like love into your life. And then get you one from the Starseed Oracle as well. Okay, a message for pile one, please. What do we have? Oh, we have three. Okay, so we have the Blue Flame, Called, and Starkeeper. Okay, so the Blue Flame, Spontaneous Awakening. Wow, I was talking about awakening. So activation, integration time. So I think that if you've been triggered, it's like there is that, it's like cosmic alchemy, where you basically like use whatever pain you're in into to aid your ascension. So I think you're kind of doing that. That's how I'm gonna interpret that. I think whatever separation has occurred, whether now or past tense in this connection, I think it's awakened both of you. And then we have Called, Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. So this is telling you to follow your calling, tap into your soul gifts, because you do have some sort of higher purpose here. And then Starkeeper, Cosmic Ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. So I think this is saying, yeah, maybe focus on, like if things are kind of like out of whack with this person at the moment, maybe really doubling down on focusing on like finances and career might help you. And then, yeah, ground yourself, maybe use crystals or meditation or however you feel like. Maybe I'm feeling like you need to do like root chakra work. You can find root chakra frequencies on YouTube, and they're really helpful. So that would be my advice. And you are related to cosmic ancestors, so you might identify as a starseed. Okay, let's get you some charms. Pile one. Okay, pile one. So this pile one needs to hear. Okay, so what do we have? We have trust creates peace. So this is telling me that you need to have more faith in the divine, that like God is really taking care of the situation and everything will be okay. Let's see, we have this little crab. So you might be that's the Cancer star sign. So that's like moon energy. So again, I think there's a lot of really deep repressed emotions here. I think you and your person could both be highly sensitive. There's just a lot of I think a lot of depth here that hasn't been talked about. There might just be a lot of unspoken things between the two of you. And then we have live righteously and love everyone. You will build up around you an aura of light and love. So as best as you can, like loving other people unconditionally, including this person, will really build up your aura. And I feel like it will help you manifest really good things into your life. So this connection is being protected by the divine. It's being preserved here. Yeah, a lot of sacral chakra activations. I feel like you might be having maybe dreams about this person that are kind of physical. Do you know what I'm saying? They might be dreaming about you a lot in that way as well. So you have, there's some sort of Christ consciousness and mysticism coming in here with this mushroom. We have the letters U, the E, W, and Q. So QU. Actually, let's just see. Is it a K? I think that's a K. C. I don't know what those mean. Those are all like consonants. We have this little star. This reminds me of like the connection to the multiverse, other timelines. We have this one, so it's like we are all one. You and your person are one cosmically. And then also I think this is saying that you to your person, like you are their number one, no matter how it looks. And then we have this little paper crane, so that's about connecting to the divine again. And I think being a messenger of the light. And you have this little dove, so peace and harmony. And then this is a little piece of cake, so don't stress too much. about, things. And also this is just kind of saying like treat yourself, maybe if you really enjoy cake, go out and do things that make your inner child happy, you know what I mean? And then we have this rune, which is strength. So remember your inner strength and remember that you are really strong and you can get through anything. So if this connection is kind of affecting you, call on your inner strength, call on the angels, and they will help you. Raphael is really good for healing if you need to heal some sort of heartbreak. All right, Pale One, that's what I have for you. I really appreciate your presence with me today, and I'm sending you so much love and light. All right, take care. Bye bye. Hello, Pile 2. What's going on? I hope you guys are doing super well today. So, we're going to be looking at your person's current energy towards you and what you need to know about this connection. Okay, so Pile 2, I'm just going to put these back. I want to make sure that the energy was right. Okay, Pile 2, what is Pile 2's person's current energy towards Pile 2? Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups. I was left to see that. Temperance, Knight of Wands, Four of Wands, so some twin flame energy coming in. Hangman, Three of Cups, Five of Wands, the Star, and the Four of Swords. Okay, so I'll come back to these in a second. So your person's current energy, I think they want to give to this union here. I think that this union is really important to them, and they see the value of this twin flame love, if that's how you resonate, or just this is a divine union, divinely guided union, really important. And I feel like this person recognizes there's a need for them to give back to it a little bit. I think maybe make some more movement here with the Knight of Swords. I'm going to interpret the Three of Cups here as more of like a reunion energy rather than a third party. But then also if there's third party, it could be about Knight of Swords, could be exiting that, cutting that out. But I think this person does desire to come towards you very quickly. But the Hangman and the Two of Pentacles, they're probably a little stuck in their head right now. I think they're having some sort of realization, some sort of awakenings here, and it's kind of causing them to maybe hang back a bit because they're trying to decide maybe how best to communicate with you. So I'm going to take a drink. I'm drinking chai right now. I don't want it to get too cold. So we have the Ten of Cups and the Five of Wands. So I think, let's see, I'm kind of, okay, this is like going to be random. I really feel like this person had like their parents, like whatever family life they grew up with, I feel like this person is realizing that like their family, like the family that they had when they were a kid, kind of gave them like a weird distorted view of love. And there was a lot of fighting, I feel like, in their family, or maybe a divorce between their parents, or there was just a lot of conflict, I feel like, in their early childhood. And so it's caused them to have kind of a hard time like visualizing themselves as a person with a happy, healthy marriage or long-term partnership. And I think they're realizing the effect that that this childhood conflict had, and like that was their template for like love relationships, and they're realizing maybe how, like, if they've pushed you away, maybe they're realizing how like maybe it wasn't because they didn't like you, but it was more because they don't know how to have this because they were never taught how to have it. And I think there's some sort of a grieving maybe going on about their childhood, and a realization that maybe their parents didn't do that great of a job. That's very specific. I don't know. That just like really came through. I've never said that in a reading before, so take it as it resonates. But then maybe also there's, if it doesn't resonate, maybe a person had a great childhood. It could also resonate as like a fear of maybe making this a long-term commitment, and then what if you guys break up? What if there's conflict? Like what if it doesn't work out? You know, I think that's maybe what that fear is. It's like there's a fear that maybe of messing up this connection somehow. But and then again, if they did have a mess of childhood, that would definitely resonate both ways. Like there's a fear of maybe replicating the past. Like they don't want to put you through maybe what they had to go through, or they don't want to put, if you guys were to have kids, they wouldn't want to put through like children through what they had to deal with. I feel like this person has like mommy or daddy issues or something. We have Temperance and the Star, so there is hope in this connection. I definitely feel like there's angels helping your person. Maybe Raphael, Michael, I don't know. There's some sort of healing going on here, and I definitely just feel like there's this connection. Like don't give up on this connection. Like don't lose hope. I feel like your person really relies on you somehow for like divine guidance. I feel like you're some sort of a spiritual mentor in to this person in a way. Like maybe you've achieved higher levels of consciousness, and they're really interested in that. And I think they think that's really cool. And you kind of give them hope that like the world isn't all bad. Like there is still hope. There's still goodness in the world. Because the Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords. So there's kind of an inaction action energy with this person. It's like they're kind of caught between like their fears and then which kind of hold them back, keep them kind of stagnant, and then a really strong desire to rush towards you. So if this person's kind of in and out, hot and cold, that's really what's going on. Is like they're just not sure. And then there's again that fear of like, what if I finally tell Fallacy that I love them, that I want to be with them, and then what if there's just conflict and it just goes to to crap basically. We have the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So again, that defensive energy here, definitely. I feel like this person might have run off to work on themselves. I think if they did leave or run away or induce a separation between the two of you, I think it was because they need to work on themselves. Maybe they were divinely guided to exit the situation so that they could, improve themselves somehow. I think there's, see, let me see. But this Seven of Swords, I definitely get that if they haven't told you, that they would love to be with you forever, that they adore you, then that's some sort of deception. This person might have tricked you into thinking that they didn't care that much, but it was really just a self-protective thing because the truth is they Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like this person obviously is really into you, really wants a future with you. Honestly, this person would probably marry you too, because they could get their stuff together and heal from whatever trauma. I feel like they would absolutely love to marry you. A desire to towards you because they don't really feel like there's anyone else they would want this commitment with. I feel like they feel like you would be the one person they wouldn't get bored with. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's like they feel that if they were to commit to you forever, you are the one person that they wouldn't let that like 20 years of the marriage, 50 years in a marriage, they would still wake up every day and be like in love with you and happy to be with you. And that's a sign of definitely like a true twin flame divine counterpart is that, you love, you fall in love with them more and more every day. The love doesn't get old. Whereas with karmic partners and soulmates, eventually the love kind of diminishes once you've learned the karmic lessons from that person. You don't really kind of do fall out of love with them eventually. So this person feels like, wow, I will love this person forever. So might as well, make this commitment, might as well stick around. And then again, I think if they have done something deceptive and gone around and messed this connection up somehow, or that's how they feel they've messed this connection up, there's really, I feel like a profound regret of what they've done. I feel like they realized that if they were deceptive, maybe they thought they were getting away with something, but they realized that they basically broke their own heart and like kind of screwed themselves over. So, if this person was deceptive, they are affected by it too. They didn't just get away scot-free is what I'm hearing. So Seven of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so I feel like if you've been waiting for some sort of a maybe an ending of a third party, I think this is it. Um, I think there's been some sort of a significant realization or change here with the Tower, some sort of breakdown. I honestly feel like if your person was in another relationship, Paul, too, maybe a marriage, I think there's a divorce going on right now because the Tower with the Six of Swords really tells me that like me struggling to pick up the cards. This really tells me that like this is like very much like I'm feeling like divorce, breakup energy, and this is leaving what no longer serves behind. So this person might have been kind of waiting, biding their time, trying to figure out when the best time there was to leave this situation. But I feel like there was some sort of a divine intervention. I'm really feeling like I'm getting like angel bumps, like goosebumps on my arm right now. So you might be happy to hear this, but yeah, if there was another situation, this person was biding their time, maybe like not leaving this person, but I feel like there was something crazy that happened, like maybe a really intense fight, or maybe they learned something about their partner that really disturbed them. So there's been kind of a very quick exit from this situation, whatever it was, or there will be. This could also be in the future. The Moon, the Page of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. So this person might have not been very revealing, again, about the depth of the feelings here. The Moon to me is about secrets, like secret love, secret emotions. This person might be hiding how kind of lonely, how lonely and how much they miss you. And with the Page of Wands, I feel like the pages to me are like communication, but maybe like not very like not necessarily immature, but kind of like not very direct communication. Like I feel like the Page of Wands is like hitting someone up and like maybe hitting on them, flirting with them, like telling you you're hot or something, but it's like that's like hiding a lot of deep feelings. This person is like lonelier without you and sadder than I think you know. This person's kind of going through it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, this is honestly pretty crazy because I didn't look at the order I put the cards in, but like, oh my god, that's the last two cards. So yeah, I definitely feel like if you I mean, I think that this person definitely is your divine counterpart because like basically all the cards did come out. So, yeah, there's this is like I'd say their overall current energy towards you is like a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of desire for some sort of union with you here. And I think that's they've realized this. They haven't been able to get over you, and I think they realized that whatever karmic situation was going on in their life was just holding them back from the true love that they have with you, and that they probably won't be able to find again. You know, because it's like if you are twin flames, it's like that is a once in a lifetime, you know, eternal bond that you guys share. You don't really have that with anyone else, and you just I'm definitely getting a sense that maybe they've tried to replicate the energy that you have, maybe with another person, or maybe in whatever marriage or commitment they were in. I feel like they tried to find this twin flame love, this twin flame energy with that person, and then they kind of realized that it's not like maybe okay. I'm gonna get deep real quick because I feel like there's more that needs to be said. I almost feel like this person, especially if you met them after they were already with somebody, it's like they kind of like thought with this person who might be like a soulmate or a karmic, and like maybe they kind of realized that like over time they were kind of falling out of love with them, or maybe they didn't feel like super in love with them, or like not a lot of passion, but they were kind of like, this is as good as love gets. So I'm just lucky to find somebody. Like I'm just happy I'm not single, you know. But then I feel like you came along, and then they had tons of love, tons of passion for you, and then maybe they were like, oh my god, is something wrong with me? Like why don't I feel it with my partner? And then they maybe tried to replicate it, like trick themselves into thinking that they felt that way about their current partner, but then they realized that it's not about something being wrong with them. It was just the wrong person. Like you're the right person, and that's why it feels like that. And I honestly feel like this person maybe did think that there was like they weren't super attracted to their spouse or something, and they felt like it was something wrong with them. And then I feel like you kind of like awakened them, and they realized that like there was nothing wrong with them. They were just with the wrong person. So let's get you another skew of heart, but for energy. Oh my god, you guys, this is actually really freaking crazy. Look, we have twin flames, your passion ignites. So I don't know how much twin flame combination there is to be in this pile, but like, so what's that pile too? Okay, and then we have power. There's a cardinal. Okay, and then we have time. So let's see. So twin flames are passion ignites. So they're feeling all that passion, power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. That's what this person's doing. They're taking their power back, and their current energy is that they're feeling powerful and like that you're their twin flame, and they want to, you know, say no to this other person. But then we have time. You're trying to or give it time. So this is just sort of like a message for you that that whatever third party this is ending. So just give it time. Give your person time to heal, especially if it's like a nasty divorce or something. They might need, you know, time to just figure themselves out. You know, um, heal a bit. Okay, let's get you some messages from your person now. Okay, pile 2. Message from your person. Bit too many. These ones are kind of more long, so I like to only take a couple of them because otherwise we'll be here for 7 hours. I should do a 7-hour pick a pile, and you guys can just kick it with me. Feel like we're hanging out. I'm afraid you will find someone better than me and you will forget me. So if this person is like, yeah, with the hangman kind of inactive right now, there could be a fear that you could replace them, um, and they don't want you to forget about them. I feel like this person feels like it might be, they almost, I feel like, feel selfish, that especially if they're in another party, they almost, maybe they feel a bit selfish for like wanting you to not be with anybody else, but I mean, I feel like they can't really help it. You deserve me at my best, so I'm committed to becoming a better version of myself. Okay, so that's what I think a lot of this is coming down to, is I think this person's ascending, and as we ascend, we eventually do grow out of our karmic situations. That definitely happened with me. Yeah, let's see. I feel like my old life is so far away. Everything has changed so much since I met you. So, yeah, the tower. I feel you've been a major tower moment in this person's life. And yeah, in their old life, like, whatever situation they were in, it just feels so far away. Like, it just doesn't feel like them anymore. And maybe they were happy with this other person at one point, but it's just not, they just don't feel anything anymore towards them. I can't get over how incredible you truly are. Everything you do is so amazing and inspiring. So you are a sense of hope and inspiration to this person, pile too. And I feel like you keep them going. Even maybe like, if there was some sort of a fight, or like if there's just sadness in their relationship, it's like you kind of are something that they think about in a way to like comfort them. Okay, let's get some more messages, shall we? Pile two, messages from your person. Oh, and I made a a message deck on makeplayingcards.com. So that'll be getting printed right now, and it'll be in the mail, and it'll be another message deck with my messages on it, but a little bit more, I guess, like clean, because like the it'll just look more like fancy and official. So that's kind of fun. And then I think it's for sale too. So maybe once I get it and I show it to you guys, then if you want to buy it, it'd be kind of fun. Okay, I'm excited about it. I really like graphic design and like all that kind of stuff. So I think as I have more resources in order to make cards and stuff, I think I'm gonna make more message decks, because yeah, I'm really, like I said, I'm really into graphic design, and it's fun channeling message for you guys, especially if the people need them or something. I mostly just do it for fun though, because it's just a hobby for me. I like product design quite a lot. Let's see, maybe a couple more. Okay, part two. Okay, so we have I'm sorry if I've hurt you in any way. So yeah, if this person did walk away or they've hurt you, they're really sorry. I think they feel a lot of pain. Like there could be a lot of shared pain in this situation. Like you guys could be really feeling each other on that level. No one else compares. So yeah, definitely. Um, you remind me of who I truly am. So yeah, you bring them back to the truth of who they are at the soul level. And I think that's why, whatever karmic situation they're involved in, it doesn't resonate with them, and it doesn't bring them to their highest good, whereas I feel like you very much do. I have deep feelings for you. Thank you so much for all of the love you have given me. I love your laugh and smile. I'm very sensitive. You bring out my inner child. My heart yearns for you. I know you're my other half. I could stare into your eyes forever. Again, yeah, I feel like they could like wake up next to you every day, stare into your eyes forever. I'm learning to accept my emotions and sensitive sides. So it's funny, it comes out on top of I'm very sensitive. So they're learning that maybe it's okay to have sensitivities. I'm terrified of you. So, bit of fear here. You've got all my attention. You make me feel so happy. I need you in my life. Yours forever and always. Don't take my actions personally. It's not your fault. So if they are staying with this person or just not being present, it's not personal. It's really just their inner stuff. I know I will never be able to forget about you. Please wait for me. I cry about you sometimes. Our hearts are connected. Meet me in the fifth dimension. So maybe meditate, interact in the fifth dimension because they're dreaming about each other a lot. I have major regrets about the way I've acted in the past. I definitely talked about regrets here. You are all I've ever wanted. I lie as a defense mechanism. I'm sorry. So maybe they lied and said that they, didn't want to be with you or just something like that. I'm working on my ego. I'm learning to be more humble. You are unforgettable. I enjoy our conversations. Please don't mistake my silence for indifference. So if they are quiet, it's not because they're indifferent. It's just like a thing that's going on with them. You make my heart race. Very cute. I was never taught how to talk about my feelings, but I want to learn. So maybe they do struggle with talking about their feelings. I feel stuck. You're something special. I will contact you soon. Okay, good. You're my sun, my moon, and all of my stars. Promise me it's real. So this person might be struggling a bit, especially if they don't really know about twin flames and they're like, why can't I get over this person? Is this even real? Am I just crazy? So, there's a sense of like wanting to trust in this. You're in my thoughts all day, every day. It's distracting, but I can't help it. Cute. And I'll get you some more from this deck as well. Stitches from your person, cartoons. It's a lot. That remind me, have you guys seen the peanut butter baby video? Or the baby's like, I say that a lot, so I think it's very funny. Things just don't feel right without you. We have say yes. I'm preparing for a leap of faith. I know how important self-love is for our connection. So again, working on self-love, I think. This person, I'm so happy we met. I need to work on myself. I claim you. So I feel like this person feels like they do, recognize that you are their other, divine counterpart. I'm seeing my own inner beauty and light. You're making me rethink everything, rethink whatever situation they're in. Do you miss me too? I love your body. It's so sensual in every way. And then you make my life more exciting. So I feel like if they don't talk to you, I feel like this person gets bored when you're not in their life, or like you don't talk. I feel like they just get kind of, they just kind of get in a routine. And I definitely feel like that this person is just bored in whatever circumstance, like third party. I feel like you just kind of come in like this tower moment, like lightning, and you're just like super exciting. Okay, I'm just kind of aimlessly shuffling cards. Let's see. Let's actually ask a question, shall we? So, what advice is there for pile 2? What is pile 2 want to know about this connection? And let's see. Advice for pile 2. Oh, so we have the Three of Cups, King of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. So, I think this is what this is saying is like, no matter again what third party there is, this person's heart truly belongs to you. Their passion and desire truly belongs to you. I'm getting a weird message that this person is not physically attracted to whoever they're with. That's kind of like weird, but you can kind of intuit what I'm kind of like hinting at. Like this person, like, is not like, I feel like this person isn't being physical with this person in a way. Like they're not like intimate with this person, or like they're not like physically drawn to them. Like I definitely feel like this person, it's almost like their energy is really fixated on you. And it's like, it's weird, but I feel like they think about you if they are with anybody else. Like, if you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they like fantasize about you if they're with somebody else. So just know that this person's heart and body, I feel like really their sensual side is very much for you and you only. And I think I was watching this, there's a twin flame reader, Meredithia Crystal Mineral Oracle. She's great. You guys should check her out. But she was kind of talking about in the Divine Masculine Collective how there's been this kind of shift she's noticed where like the masculines are finding themselves like unable to be almost intimate with other people, or like to desire intimacy with anyone else. It's like they're starting to just really only be able to be interested in their feminine physically. So I think this is kind of reflective of that. But yeah, she's great. You guys should check her out. They have Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and Four of Wands. Wow. Okay, another Four of Wands. Cool. So, and then the Four of Pentacles here saying that don't leak your resources in terms of like, if there are energy vampires in your life, or maybe you are giving too much emotionally to this connection at this point. Not like in terms of being nice to this person, but maybe you're like letting too much of your energy be taken to other places. I think this is kind of saying to guard your energy a bit. Not to be overly defensive, but it's more like really really ground yourself and who you are. And I think this is saying to um, use your resources like your divine chi energy and really kind of be careful about it, where you're putting it. So this could even mean like, spending less time with other people for a little bit, really focusing on, this is also saying like focus on your money and like make sure you're saving it and investing it in the right places. I definitely get less of a greedy energy from the Four of Pentacles in this deck particularly. I think this is more about being protective of your abundance. So definitely feel like if there's people in your life that are maybe using you for money, this could be a sign to let that go. And I think this is also the Five of Cups. Don't let this twin flame union, really drag you down and become miserable, because you are very abundant and very powerful. And I mean, even the fact that you have a twin flame is like such a sign of like your soul being a very ascended person. And so really take a lot of pride in the fact that you are ascended enough that you've attained the ability to have a twin flame, because that's a really huge deal. That's like something that ascended masters get to work with. So don't feel terrible and regretful. I mean, understand that this is really a badge of honor, and that if you're really missing them and really lonely, it's like you're not alone. Like a lot of people have gone through this separation, and like I definitely feel like reaching out to other people, on YouTube, or just people that are really like they understand. I just feel like don't let the twin flame thing really drag you down, and ignore the blessings that you have in your life. And then we have the Six of Pentacles in the Moon. So I think there's going to be a lot of unexpected communication about deep emotions in due time. I think there's going to be I think you're going to receive from this person a lot. I think there's going to be a lot of, again, revealing of their divine feminine energy, and like and them being able to communicate lovingly and explain things to you. So I would just say, like, again, time, give it time. I feel like you will receive the love and the communication and the truth from this person in due time, and you'll definitely also be divinely blessed with a lot of abundance. I'm just sensing that. Let's get you a message from these angel cards. Okay, it's a lot. Okay, pile two. I have a message for pile two, please. We have Archangel Mary. Open your heart with compassion and fold others in love. That's beautiful. So, allow compassion to enter your soul. And I think in the fifth dimension, if you can imagine like enveloping yourself in your twin and love and compassion energy, that would be very healing. We love Mother Mary. All right. And now I can get you one of these cards as well. Okay, pile two. Message for pile two, please. We have no. Wait, postpone, say no. Okay, I think this is wait was kind of something here. So I feel like if they're, I think the no is basically saying learn to say no. Because like how I was saying with this Four of Pentacles, like if there are vampiristic energies in your life, I think learning to have boundaries enough to say no. Like, if you feel like someone's using you, being able to be like, no, I think that's important. Then we have get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Isn't that just gorgeous? Honestly, that's you. Divine feminine energy, beautiful. So, get grounded, say no. I'm honestly feeling like you need to spend a lot of time by yourself, just like meditating. But take that as it resonates. And then we have priestess. How are we being called to step up and lead? And this could mean, getting in touch with your priestess energy, maybe doing some sort of leadership, maybe starting a YouTube channel, channeling whatever information needs to be channeled. So this is this is a call to step up and lead, because you are very important. Okay, pile two. This pile two, let me see here. Okay, so we have know that you are a child of the universe. So to me, that's like, our true parents are the divine, and they do love us unconditionally. We have this little cow. I'm so happy that this is the first time it's ever come out. But this is about Hathor and that divine feminine mother energy. I love this little cow. This makes me super happy. So let's just meditate with this cow for a moment, shall we? Just kidding. I'm definitely getting a really cute energy from this pile because we also have the Hello Kitty. So I think you're doing inner child work or something. Yeah, the Hello Kitty to me is about like cuteness and sweetness and like, what makes you happy, what makes your inner child smile. Like personally for me, I bought myself a Hello Kitty stuffed animal pretty recently. Because it just made me really like my inner child like super happy. So if you like want to like buy a stuffed animal or something, or maybe you have a stuffed animal, like don't take shame in it. A good friend of mine recently got a stuffed animal when we were hanging out, so it's kind of cute. I don't know, it just makes me happy. Like, I feel like stuffed animals are something that we kind of reject once we reach like adulthood, but it's like in truth, like we still are like always children, and sometimes we do need something soft and cuddly to have. That was a nice rant. With this little fox, so to me, this is about shyness, maybe a touch of slyness, just doing things to yourself. I think maybe a person's a little skittish almost. They could be kind of like a nervous person, maybe sometimes a little anxious. They have this little angelic cat, so maybe you are connected to felines on the other side. You could have like a feline energy around you. We have these two bears, so this is about soulmate energy. Again, another really cutesy sort of energy. Your hearts are connected here. I think that card came out for you, but that's definitely the energy. Yeah, this is my divine union symbol, so very, very special connection. This is a victory, so there will be victory here. This is a rune, by the way. Yeah, we have this little light bulb. So this is about awakening. I think realizations, new ideas, and also like hearing the word Nikola Tesla because he's an idol of mine. I love him, but could be in reference to like I don't know him and this is like weird backstory of Nikola Tesla, but him and Edison I think came out for the idea for the light bulb I think at the same time, or there's some speculation that maybe Nikola Tesla like invented it and then Edison took the idea. There's definitely some interesting historical beef. This could be I don't know why that's relevant, but this you could be connected to Nikola Tesla's energy. I definitely feel like he was like a Palladian or like some sort of a light worker or something. Maybe a research Nikola Tesla. I don't know. That's very random. I never really talk about him. We have this little bow, so that's just about cuteness. I feel like your person does think you're very cute. I think you have like you bring an innocence to the world and to your person's life that is really precious. This is about walking towards you. This is kind of like my like little boot. So this is like representing, I think, the divine masculine getting ready to walk towards you, getting their shoes on. We have another rune. This one is joy. So joyful victory of coming for you. See, we have this little crystal. So this is saying that you're like a gem. You're very precious to this person. You have the key to their heart. And then we have a W. All right, pile two, that's what I have for you. I really appreciate your presence on my channel, and I'm sending you a lot of love and light. And please take care. All right, bye-bye. Hey, pile three, what's going on? So, you guys are doing really well today. So today we're going to be looking into a person's current energy rate. Let's get into it. What their current energy towards you is, and then also we're going to look at like what guidance you need, and you need to know what the connection. All right, pile three. What is pile three's person's current energy towards pile three? Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles, the Magician, Two of Wands, the Hermit, and the Three of Swords. Some Virgo energy there. Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, the Page of Cups, the Fool, Death, King of Swords, Seven of Wands. Okay, so person's current energy. I think they're trying to sort of like manifest some sort of a communication with you. I think there's some I think they're trying to. I feel like they might be trying to manifest a text for me that's very random. But yeah, maybe they're trying to get up the courage, maybe manifest some courage, some strength to be able to flirt with you, communicate with you. But I feel like the Page of Cups gives me the kind of shy and awkward energy. I feel like they don't know exactly what to say. It's like they want to give you this cup of love, but there's this element of social anxiety or just like not knowing the right words. So it's like they feel like they're going to reach out to you and it's just going to be like a fish and they're going to be like, like this is like, I don't know, the page just is like such a shy, awkward energy, and I just feel like they're scared that they're gonna try to like woo you or like impress you, and it's just gonna kind of fall flat and be awkward. Um, right off the bat, this is kind of cute energy. Your person's pretty cute. Okay, Three of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So I think you're mastering the 3D. This is about the 3D. And I think it's really oppressing this person. I think you've stepped into your High Priestess energy. Maybe you're doing some sort of divine work or getting in touch with your divine purpose as a divine feminine. And I think they're really getting impressed by this. I think you've manifested something in the physical that this person is really, I'm gonna say shocked by, not like in a bad way, but it's like they're just really impressed that you've, sorry, just hit the camera. I think they're just super impressed that you were able to step into your power and create some sort of maybe business or something. You've done something to really impress this person. So whatever you're up to, pile three, this person is like really, really fascinated about it. I feel like fascinated by it. I feel like this person finds you very mysterious. Very fascinating, very interesting. I feel like with the High Priestess, you have a lot of just mystery. Like you're just connected to the divine, and you're just like so, there's just so many layers and so much depth to you that this person just wishes that they could just like read your mind or like figure you out or something. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands and the Fool. Okay, this person is Two of Wands could be about twin flames, two flames. So, a new beginning here is, what they really want. I think this could be preparing on embarking on some sort of journey. Maybe there's long distance here with the World Cup. It could be hopping on a flight to come see you soon, or like in their dreams, that's what they would do. Save the Hermit and the Death. I think this person has maybe retreated for a bit, gone within. I think they've had an ego death with the Hermit and the Death. That's actually what I'm getting, is that they've had an ego death. They've gone within. So if you want to talk to this person for a little bit, I think they've been honestly going through something really major. I think they're getting some sort of enlightenment here. They needed whatever, if this person did walk away or they're stepping away, this person needed it for their spiritual ascension and for this enlightenment. But then we have the Three of Swords and the King of Swords. So, and then this person is, if you guys aren't together, this person is really cut up about it. But the thing is, like with the King of Swords, I don't know why, like when I saw this, I heard in my head, I'm fine. And like, it's not really funny, but I kind of feel like that's like what's going on with like this person's like really in like a lot of pain. But then like look at this King of Swords. He's just like, I'm fine. Nothing's wrong. I don't have feelings. That's like totally I don't have feelings. What do you mean I'm heartbroken? I'm not sad, but it's like, yeah, you are. So we have Knight of Cups and Seven of Wands. So I think this person is a bit defensive, and maybe that's like kind of why they have a hard time. Sorry, I'm like messing with this. Yeah, so the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Wands, it's like they're a bit defensive, and it kind of makes it hard for them to come towards you because they kind of have this natural tendency to like push people away or act like nothing's wrong. Like maybe they feel like you're trying to, not like you're trying to, and it's almost like they feel like they don't like it when people intrude on their privacy. I feel like this person is very private about their feelings. And so there's almost a sense of pushing it away because they're like, I don't want to talk about my feelings. I don't want to talk about my feelings. So they're like, I can't confess my feelings to pile three because I'm defensive. And like, what if they find out that I'm like a sensitive little being, and I don't want that to happen? Like, I'm not sensitive, but they like are, We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So this person really like cherishes you. I feel like this person like thinks you're like such a sweetheart. Like this person would probably say like the nicest person they've ever met. And the Knight of Pentacles is like they really do want a new beginning with you. They really do want to come towards you, but it almost feels like they're holding themselves back. Maybe they're waiting until they have more money or until they feel good enough. But they do want to offer you some sort of truth here. But then there's a fear of vulnerability with this person. I'm really getting that. There's a major fear of vulnerability, a major fear of rejection. They might have rejected you before you could reject them. That could be a scenario. Walked away before you could walk away from them. We have Judgment, Queen of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So they're having an awakening here. I think they're having some realizations. The Queen of Swords, they're starting to think with their feminine energy with the Queen of Swords here. Think from a less logical perspective. I feel like the Queen of Swords could be a little bit more heart-centered. Four of Pentacles, but it's like they're keeping it all in. And I think it's giving them anxiety. I think keeping this all to themselves is giving them anxiety. Um, there's a wake-up call coming. I almost get the sense that there is a tower moment approaching your person, but they're holding it at bay. I feel like they're just trying to um, keep their lives together, keep their facade up here. But the divine is like starting to, I feel like, intervene here. There's going to be some major awakenings. Um, let's see, the Queen of Swords. This could involve cutting situations out. The Queen of Swords could be about realizing that there's things that are toxic for them in their lives and cutting those out. So I think the major changes. Sorry, Ten of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. I think this person recognizes that you're their happily ever after, but their inaction has led to loneliness and despair. So they might have walked away from it. It's caused despair, loneliness, and now they're just kind of stuck. I feel like just thinking about it and being like, what did I just do? This was so dumb. You know what I mean? Like they're just kind of like meditating, thinking about their loneliness, thinking about how you're probably their wish fulfillment, probably the love of their life, and they're just like, ah. I feel like this person just spends a lot of time alone, like thinking about you and like regretting their past mistakes. Okay, yeah, this person does spend a lot of time in regret. This person's like low-key having panic attacks and like anxiety about this. They're yeah, hella anxious. They feel very trapped. They're like they don't know what to do. It's like they know that they've like messed this up, but they don't know how to tell you that they know that they've messed this up. They don't know how to walk away. They're just very stuck. They're just stuck and they're anxious. But there is divine justice. I feel like there will be some sort of thing that frees them from this situation. The divine is like really trying to work with your person. I really feel like the divine is stepping in. This could be a divorce for some of you, or just a divorce from a third party. Not necessarily like a literal divorce, but like just leaving a third party. I think this person is ashamed by their stuckness. Like they're ashamed by their inability to move forward, or like maybe even like decide what they truly want in life instead of going along with other people. They might have just gone along with what other people want. Maybe they're kind of a people pleaser, and they just realize that they just I feel like screw themselves over. You know, they just don't follow what they want in their hearts, and they just let other people kind of walk over them like a sense of getting. But they do want victory in this connection. I feel like they will with the Page of Swords. I'm almost getting like in the summer, maybe. This is like very summery energy. They will get into their power and embark on a journey towards you. Manifest this, have victory. This is what they realize they want. Like they dream of being victorious in this connection. I feel like they know that maybe they made a somewhat selfish decision. And maybe they did something, you know, instead of choosing the Ten of Cups with you, maybe they chose something that they feel like would make them happy. But it maybe was the wrong choice here. I feel like this person could have had, yeah, some other option that they thought like, you know, it's like they sacrificed your happiness as a couple for something they thought would be good for them. But then maybe they realized that this has just caused, again, loneliness and despair, and that actually what was good for them was what was good for both of you. And, you know, maybe they chose the wrong cup. But I think they will walk away from this situation, whatever, and they're going to walk towards the Two of Cups with you to manifest this happy union. Let's see. I'm going to get a little bit more information. I'm kind of just feeling called. Okay, let's see. Okay, pile 3. Okay. Your person's current thoughts, or person's current energy towards you, pile 3. Okay, I just feel like there's a little bit more info that needed to come out. We have the Queen of Swords again, Three of Cups. Okay, I feel like, yeah, if there was a third party, or no, that wasn't the Three of Cups, that was the Lovers. But there are 3 people on this card, so it's like whatever decision they made, I feel like you were the right choice. But whatever decision they made that wasn't you has left them feeling very, very cold. Like I just look at the colored palette. It's just like this is not a happy situation. This is not a happy person. Like this is a person that's pretending to be happy. You know, I just feel like with the Two of Swords, it's just like they just feel stuck. They feel like they made the wrong choice, but they just don't really know what to do about it at the moment. But I definitely feel like I said, I feel like there is a tower moment imminent because you are their lover. You are the one here. And I think they're kind of realizing that, like, look, just look at the color differences, like in these cards. It's like, this is like where they're at right now. And then I think this is future energy. And then, you know, in their heart of hearts, it's like they didn't choose their heart. They chose ego, I feel like, and it's just causing a lot of suffering. But I feel like this person needs to develop like a willingness to admit, you know, maybe when they make the wrong choices. All right, pile 3, let's get you another one of their current energies. See, pile 3, pile 3, pile 3. We have, this is really beautiful. We have romance, Cupid's arrow strikes, healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed. I feel like this relationship does need healing. I feel like both of your hearts need to heal from whatever situation this is. But Cupid's arrow did strike. You guys are, you know, the romance angels were involved in this. You know, this is divinely guided. But, you know, if you do feeling like you need to heal this relationship, do this meditation, and then this is beautiful. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times you must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that was what is beyond our control. So if there is something keeping between you guys, it's probably divinely orchestrated. And so I think just accepting and taking the time to heal from it is the best course of action. Now, let's get you some messages from them. Okay, pile 3. This pile 3's first. I really want to say to pile 3. I'm gonna shuffle one more time. 3, what is... Let's see. We have, I find myself in you in unexpected ways. We are unbelievably similar. So you guys just have like all these like synchronicities and like this deep connection. I can't get over how incredible you are. Everything you do is so amazing and inspiring. Again, I feel like that's kind of what's talking about here. It's like you did something that really uninspired this person. I want to give you all the love and beauty you truly deserve, all the most amazing things life has to offer. I don't feel good enough for you, for your love, so I push you away when all I really want is to be loved by you. That's kind of sad. And yeah, I kind of get that vibe. This person like doesn't feel good enough for you, so maybe they ran off. I wish I was as good at talking about my feelings as you are, so I could speak my truth to you. Again, I feel like there's just like third chakra blockages with this person. Maybe they just don't feel confident in expressing themselves. Again, it's like they're afraid that they're just going to say something awkward. I feel like, I know I've upset you and I feel so guilty and I'm so, so sorry. So there is that guilt and maybe a bit of shame here for their actions. All right, pile 3 for messages. Whoa. Pile 3 messages from the person. We have trust me. So I think this person, wants you to trust them and trust that they will return to you in time. I'm letting go of anger and jealousy. It's good. I'm watching you on social media. I'm sad. I would marry you if I could. Okay, that's funny because I saw this on the bottom of the deck. When I was picking it up and I was like, oh, I wonder if that's a message. But yeah, they would marry you if they could. And I think that's that 10 of Pentacles energy. You're special to me. I will always love you. I'm starting to be more honest with myself. So they have to admit to themselves that, their truth. You're the best I've ever had. Let's make amends. I keep thinking about reaching out, but I don't know what to say. You're my wish. I'm on a healing journey. Sorry, I'm not going anywhere. So it's like emotionally, this person I don't think has left. I feel like energetically they haven't left. I feel like they're still just as attached to. You are the other part of my soul. Beautiful. You set my soul light. I'm working on learning to communicate my feelings. You are a gift from God. You have me hypnotized. I feel protective of you. I want you to touch me and make me feel alive again. You make me feel emotions I didn't even know I had. You make me feel seen. And then I've been in my mind, or you've been on my mind a lot lately. But then I also heard I've been in my mind a lot lately. So I feel like this person has been like thinking very deeply about this connection a lot. With that 4 of Swords, I kind of get that. All right, pile 3 messages from your person. I wish I was kissing you instead of missing you. Your opinion of me matters a lot to me. I miss talking to you so much. I wish I could take away all the pain. So I think this is very, they saying to you they wish they could take your pain away, but then I think this is saying that like they're in a lot of pain and they just wish that they could maybe hide it or just take it away. Or maybe they rely on substances somehow for like taking the pain away. I want my parents and family to meet you. So you're really important. Like they would want their close family and friends to meet you. You have hurt me in the past, so I feel like there's just like maybe there was some sort of conflict or some sort of ending here, or maybe they felt like they walked away because they felt hurt by you or something. There could have been a bit of like a revenge here. This person is very sensitive. You might have hurt them in ways that you didn't even recognize. Like I just feel like this person is like the type that it's just like they would get sensitive and hurt about like anything that you do just because I feel like they put a lot of weight on how you view them. Like I feel like they're almost like codependent on you in a way. Like they feel like you determine their worth a little bit. I want to talk about everything. I have you on a massive pedestal. Exactly. I'm trying to understand why you love me. So this is like self-esteem stuff. You're making me rethink everything. So they're rethinking their choices here. I need to work on myself. You make my life more exciting. I see you in my dreams most nights. It's why I love to go to sleep. You showed me the beauty in life. My best memories were with you. Breaking your heart breaks mine too. Let's have a heart to heart. It's not your fault. So it's not your fault if they've walked away. It was just their issues. Your inner and outer beauty amazes me. I'm realizing how much you truly mean to me. You're in my prayers. Things just don't feel right without you. I'm done pretending to be someone that I'm not and then say yes. So I think this is just saying that they want like you to say yes if they come back or just say yes to love. Maybe they're learning to be able to say yes to love as well. All right, let's give you some advice. Okay, file 3, advice about this connection. What do you need to know? There's too many. Okay, so we have 10 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and 4 of Wands. Okay, so the 4 of Wands could be twin flame energy here. I think this is kind of saying that like if you do feel and if you're in a lot of pain with the Ten of Swords, if you're overthinking this, getting really anxious, I think this is saying, maybe take a break and focus on yourself. With the 4 of Swords, meditate, take some time out. Looks like you're both kind of taking some time out. Meditate on, healing, maybe do some healing meditations. Just focus on yourself and inner union. And don't let this connection like if you felt betrayed by this person, don't let it be a reflection of your worth or value because it's really not. It's just their inability to receive love and their insecurities. So, don't take it personally as a reflection of you or that your lovability because you are lovable. You deserve love. You deserve, happiness and beauty. And if this person wasn't able to provide it, it was because they can't even really provide it to themselves. Moon, 6 of Earth, and that's 6 of Pentacles, and then 3 of Wands. So, give to yourself, I think, and the moon is about, I think, getting in touch with the divine feminine energy that is the moon. So, I would say just like really tap into that energy, that goddess energy. Give to yourself and realize that there's really beautiful, great things that are coming for you. Try to manifest your goals in your future. High Priestess, yes, divine feminine energy. Get in touch with that. We have 4 Tentacles, Hierophant, and 3 of Swords. So if there has been heartbreak in this connection, it was divinely guided. And I know how, like, as crappy as that sounds, it's like this was for you and your person's like higher spiritual growth and evolution, and you will find a way out of the heartbreak and out of the pain. And I guess this is also saying call on angels. Like Raphael can be really helpful with heartbreak and healing. And then the 4 of Pentacles, I think, is about preserving your energy and again focusing on yourself, giving to yourself, and like self-love and all that. I can use some oracle cards from my deck. Okay, pile 3, messages for pile 3. Oh no, these are the they all look the same. Those are my messages from the divine counterpart. Okay, but this could be actually a message. It's weird that I picked it up. So then we have you're always what I think about when I first wake up and I drift off to sleep thinking about you every night. Okay, so that could also just be a message that this person does think about you a lot. Okay, pile 3. It's like weird that I just like grabbed and I feel like you're supposed to hear that. We have great things shall come to pass. Okay, you know what's really crazy? It's literally what I thought. That's what I heard in my head when I grabbed this. I was like, great things shall come to pass. That's pretty crazy. And then we have attuned to oneness. So attuned to the oneness that you are and your person are one, in the deepest level, and attuned to that oneness energy. Pile 3, it's like unconditional love of self and others. We have Archangel Jules, align with the highest, go with the flow. So align with unconditional love and go with the flow. So I'm gonna get these oracle cards. Okay, that's actually really fun. We have water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. I think that's what I was saying. Nourish yourself. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything aligned must go on. And this is saying letting go of things that no longer serve you. But then also this is random, but I just like kind of Marie Kondoed myself and it helped. So maybe tapping it, even just letting go of physical items that no longer serve you. So we have arts and crafts. So you guys could be artists. You could find some solace doing art. We have the Ram. So that's Aries energy. So that's like divine masculine. I think this is also going after what you want. There's a Capricorn energy. So again, I feel like physical manifestations like money here. I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of abundance. With this dream catcher, so you and your person might be meeting up in dreams. We have give thanks for the unknown blessings that are already on the way, and then what can you appreciate in this moment. So I think this is about gratitude and what you can appreciate in your day-to-day life, even if you're not with your person. What do you have to be grateful for? We have money. Oh wow, so yeah, money again. That was a rune. So you are very elegant with this little ladybug. Yeah, I think there's like some sort of a love letter this person would almost want to write to you. You make them really happy here. They're working on themselves again. I think they find you very precious and like delicate, like a little flower. And then again, I think there's a struggle to come out of their shell a bit. All right, pile 3, that's what I have for you. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'm very grateful for your presence on my channel. Please take care. All right, bye-bye.